fantasizing. And then I would also go along Matabungkay Beach and selling mangoes, kakanin, along Matabungkay Beach. I don't know if you're familiar with Matabungkay Beach in Batangas. And I would see those big homes along the oceanfront view homes. And I said, wow, I wonder how is it to live there. So I was also fantasizing because it's really impossible for me to, I don't know how those people live there. Then one day, my mother was offered a free leftover food from foreigners. So I was really happy. We just like we won a lottery. Naiyak na ako ngayon. Sorry. That's really my humble beginnings. Tapos, ang sarap-sarap ng pagkain. Yung pala, ganun pala yung mabuhay pag mayaman, no? And I think it's really my mother's burning desire and passion. Kaya nagtitinda siya kasi madami siyang anak para may mapakain sa amin. But that evening na kinakain namin yung masarap na pagkain ng foreigner, something really, a dream started in my heart. Sabi ko, ganito palang kumain ng mayaman na tao, sarap. Otherwise, everyday meal namin, tuyo, isda, wala pang isda, karamihan, bagoong. So, ganun pala nagsimula yung dream ko. And then one day, I was at my father's employer's house, and then they, I don't know, for some reason, they invited me to eat with them in the dining table. And then I was looking for my father, and I said, I wonder, nasaan si tatay? Tapos pagkakain ko, kasama ko yung mga yaman kong mga, boss ng tatay ko, nahanap ko si tatay. Nandun siya sa, kitchen. Kumakain siya ng, ibang klase ng pagkain niya. Mga, hindi lang leftover. So I said, oh my God. Parang naawa ako sa sarili ko. Sabi ko, ganun pala. Nakita ko yung mayaman, ganun palang kumain. And then, naawa na ako. Tapos parang ganun nagsimula yung dream ko. Tapos nakita nyo, may cheese curls dyan. Yung cheese curls, tumitingin-tingin ako kung nabasa yung libro. Tumitingin-tingin ako sa kaibigan ko nung nag-aaral na ako kasi I cannot afford to buy cheese curls. So yan, tama na nga yung sad story, ha? So, fast forward na tayo, ha? Ano ba naman yung niya sa living your passion. But I will tell you something. So, fast forward na tayo. Sa Canada na ako. And then, yeah, I became an author. Of course, that's why I'm here with you today. And one of my employees, I own two printing companies in Canada. I was also nominated Businesswoman of the Year where we live in our community. And one day, I have an employee, and she actually had a brain aneurysm in front of me. And I said, wow, ganun palang buhay. Sometimes you're here today and gone tomorrow. And so I said, I parang nag-soul searching ako and said, what am I here for? What is the legacy I want to leave behind? What am I, what am I really here for? What's my purpose in life? So that's when I really look inside and what's my mission and what's my passionate about? And then so I just realized, nung nagso-soul searching na ako, how fortunate I am. I own a business. I own a home along the ocean. Para yung mga dream ko, nagkatotoo lahat. What am I gonna do? What am I passion? What am I gonna do? And I said, wow, maybe I should write a book. Somebody actually inspired me to write a book. And at that time, I said, oh my God, Mark, I don't know, my grammar sucks. I'm sorry. And this is the guy with the author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul. And he told me, Jhet, you have a book in you. And I just told him the story of my humble beginnings. And he told me, you ought to write a book. And I said, are you kidding me? I can't. I don't have any creative writing skills. But I think I didn't know that he planted the seeds in me. So that's why I actually said, yeah, I want to inspire other people. Kasi I'm really, really living my dream at that time. I have a business, I have a good family, a loving husband. Right, honey?
Yeah, right.
Oh, my honey is behind me.
Physically.
Physically. Sorry. So what's next? So I took a stock of my life and I said, maybe Mark Victor Hansen is right. Maybe I should write a book. So really, I wrote this book thinking about really mostly my kababayan in the Philippines, and I said, like, yeah, what am I really here for? And so there, I discovered my passion. My assistant, we're on the wrong slides. So that's my story about becoming a best-selling author. And then, balik na tayo dito sa topic na. So, do you feel frustrated? First of all, I'd like to ask you, so yung mga passionate people, they feel excited. Passionate people are generous, and passionate people are courageous. So I think if you have an interaction here, I will ask you to fill in the blanks. So passionate people are inspiring. Passionate people are happy, focused. Passionate people are satisfied. Passionate people are energetic. And passionate people are loving. I'm sure you guys have all those. I know that. I believe in you. You have all those characteristics. And passionate people are free-spirited. So now, let's look at yourself right now at the moment. Where are you at? Do you feel lost or frustrated? Also, are you happy with the work you're doing? Only you can answer that. Are you excited to get up in the morning? Or are you making the best use of your profession? So answer those questions. I think you're here today because you're curious what is living the life of passion. And so you ask yourself, define passion. So simple term, passion is your life's purpose. It is any powerful or compelling emotion or feeling of love or hate. So compelling emotion. So when I was, so I didn't know that I'm really owed to write this book, but I attended this seminar. It's called Life Direction Seminar. And in one of the seminar, there is this parang experiential seminar, and they ask us to form in a team. And I have the team of people, and they asked us this, something like, okay, pretend you're on a boat, and you're very intense. Pretending you're on a boat, and you're deserted in an island, off the beaten track sa island dyan, and then there's a big boat that's gonna save your life, but there's only one person. The boat is already full, the big one, and there's only one person that can be taken by that boat, that can be saved. And so we have to discuss from the five of us who's gonna get there. And so at the time I was already contemplating of writing a book. And why is the book good for? Because I'm so inspired. Because in my purpose is that if I can only inspire one person na katulad ko noon, na walang pag-asa sa buhay, talagang mahirap lang, kumakain ng leftover food from foreigners, napakahirap. If I can only inspire somebody, I will save a lot of people. So what happened was, I was so surprised. I was so passionate, explaining my position, defending myself, why they should let me inside a boat, because there's only one passenger that can be taken by the boat. And actually, you know what? Those people, 4 people in my group, and they're all white people, they took their life, they just gave up. They gave me the chance to live. I said, oh my God. So that was really something for me, that I saw that as a sign that I really should be writing this book. So the people trusted me. They gave up their seat for me, and this is serious thing. So this is what happened. That's my life's purpose, is to really inspire and motivate people to give their God-given talents, and to share their God-given talents and to their fullest potential. So this is really why I'm in front of you today, and I'm sure you also have that purpose in you, life purpose in you. So let's go to the next slide here. Joy, what is this? Okay, so what is your passion? So as I said, passion is your life's purpose. It is the mission that God gave you. Sorry, I lost my thing here. This is a mission that God gave you. Passion is your life's purpose. So it is the mission that God gave you and equipped you to be. So all these years, with all the heartaches, pains, struggles sa buhay ko, the God was actually planting the seeds in me. But don't you worry if you haven't really discovered your purpose yet, or your mission, or your passion, because with me, all I have is a passion as a child, and then so mahirap lang kami. I was recommended by a priest for a college education. And so I know when I was there at the La Concordia College, I was a working student, scholar kuno. I was a working student, and I really wanted to become a nurse. And I settled for medical secretary. That's the closest to being a nurse. And because that's my choice, I wanted to help my parents, brothers and sisters right away. That's the quickest way to make money. So am I passionate at that time with the chosen field that I have? No, I wanted to be a nurse. But then it just turned out to be working student ako, and I was assigned in the clinic. So I was so grateful to as well when I was there. I know I was the poorest of them all, of my classmates, because they were complaining. This is my dorm mate, some of the working students. They were complaining about the food. And I was so grateful because we have a 3 square meals, and also we have a roof on top of our head. Pag umuulan kasi nung sa bukid, pag bumabagyo, parang daanan kami ng Yolanda. Hindi naman ganun ang intensity. So maliit lang. So I was very, very, very grateful. And so with this, what I'm mentioning to you, that what is your passion? So I'm going to share you a story about Tracy. Tracy is one of my book fans that read The Tale of Juliet. And years ago, 2005 is when I printed this, published The Tale of Juliet. And I met Tracy at the UP Diliman campus. She's one of the students there. I gave a talk at UP Diliman, and she was with this boy, and she's a single mom. And at that time, she really connected with me. And years later, I just realized, just now, if you Google her, I forgot to find her website. She was so inspired with that book. And sabi niya talaga, binuhay niya yung anak niya. This is 5 years ago. Ngayon, and then right now, she started her own business. I mean, she really took her passion and really make business out of it. Then another person that I can story is June. June, I received an email from June. He said, "Oh, Miss Jhet, your book saved my life." And then he told me the whole story. He sent me 4 pages of email, and he said the day he came across the Tale of Juliet, he was about to kill himself. And then he went on with the story. He said he actually ended up in Green Hills bookstore, Greenbelt, I think Greenbelt bookstore, somewhere there, the National Bookstore. And he was reading The Tale of Juliet, standing up. I said, gee, hindi pala binili yung libro. Kasi wala pala siyang pera. Tapos ang kwento niya sa akin, he was working he's actually becoming a lawyer. And then, but his love is for, he wants to be an artist. And then, of course, when he was working at the parang internship sa government office, ano ba nangyari doon? Parang nakikita niya yung mga corruption. Sabi niya, Miss Jhet, I left the place because I could not stomach it anymore. Hindi niya daw matinan. Parang hindi niya inline sa kanya, hindi congruent, hindi align sa kanyang sa true self niya. So sabi niya, but the girlfriend also dumped him, and the parents were also upset. So parang pinagtakluban siya ng lupa at mundo ba yun? So sabi niya, yun daw. But for some reason, he ended up na nakapunta siya sa bookstore. Nakita niya yung The Tale of Juliet para daw nagsasalita sa kanya. And then, you know, the turn of the story was, so he quit his job and then na buhayan siya ng puso dahil nabasa niya yung The Tale of Juliet. And then when we met again, sabi niya, he gifted me with a painting. Painter siya. And actually, he gave me 3 paintings. So this is, he found his passion, you know. So if I'm telling you the story, so I think at least you can relate. If you're working right now and if you're bored at your work or if you feel like you're not supposed to be there, maybe there's something inside you that you're really meant to do. And so be like Tracy or June. I don't know what's on my next slide. And really, so how to follow your passion is you have to dig deep inside yourself and find your inner gifts and talents. So think of what comes naturally for you. For Tracy, she's very artistic and creative. So she's now making tiara, and she's really making it big. I wish I have her website. She wrote me a letter just a few months ago, and she says, wow, Miss Juliet, you changed my life. This is what I'm doing. So the other question, how to follow your passion, is what excites you and what makes you happiest in your life? And then what are you good at? So, and then what do people thank you for? Think of the things, you know. Think of the things. So, ano ba yung, no, what do people thank you for? For me, you know, sabi nila, I'm bubbly. I don't know about writing. I'm not really good at writing, but really the Tale of Juliet is written out of inspiration. So I finally found my passion. And then sometimes you also ask yourself, who do you look up to? You know, when you go to the bookstore, for instance, you see what kind of books turns you on. And then who are your mentors? Do you have a mentors? Who inspires you? I mean, what inspired you today to get into this seminar? Because your passion, you trusted me, and I really thank you for that. And I mean, what I can really just share with you is my own experience, is practical experience that I've really in my life. And so, yeah, ask yourself those questions, and then you can really fly like an eagle like this. And this is a photo of me skydiving, and I share with you. You know, I have been in my roller coaster of life. So this skydiving experience, so I have this on my bucket list, and I also was diagnosed with cancer at the time, and I had an opportunity to skydive. And so I jumped into this opportunity, and just remember, I was just diagnosed with cancer. I think I'm on the 3rd week, but I'm feeling better at the time, and said, oh my God, I was gonna die anyway, so I might as well jump, right? And you know what? I was so scared of height, but I said, I'm curious, you know. So when you remember my story, I was so poor when I was a child, and I didn't have a chance to do this. But my heart deep inside me, you know, I want to do something. I'm curious, you know, I want to try everything new. So this is what I did. So I went skydiving. So I went skydiving, and oh my God, it was awesome. And you could see me, I'm smiling and waving at the camera. And there's actually in YouTube, if you go to YouTube, I have the full video of that. And so this is what I want to ask every morning is wake up each day with a purpose. I wish I could really talk to you. Normally when I do a presentation, I really wanted people to raise their hands, or you're in a chat, I can chat with you. But see, wake up each day with a purpose. Ask yourself what really matters to you today, and impress yourself every day. Surround yourself with passionate people, and hang around people doing what they love, you know, and emulate them. And also, so this photo, I think we're gonna go to the next photo now. I'm not sure what's here now. Wake up each day with a purpose. I'm not sure where are my assistants, and yeah, so surround yourself with people that believe in you, and surround people with the people that already done what you've done, because the world is an oyster for you. Google people who already achieve what you want to achieve, and then follow them with a passion. And if I might share with you this picture here, actually I took that picture last summer. This is actually outside the porch. If it's today is today, today it's dark here. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I could show you that this is where I live. So it's really, it's beyond my wildest dreams. So I'm sharing this to you really not to brag, but I'm just telling you that if where you are right now, just be grateful and really follow your passion. Really find out what you really want to do. Ask yourself sometimes you find your passion, and so ask yourself sometimes, you know, if you won a prize in a talent show, it would be for what? You know, you can find your passion that way. For what? So answer, when I was a kid, I dreamed of dancing. Oh, I love to dance and I love to travel. That's why I really, and I'm so grateful that I can travel all over the world. But Elvis, I'm going to visit you in New Zealand. And Sancel, I'm going to go back to Spain. Oh my God, there's some people from Spain here. And I don't know where else, from New Zealand. Yeah, so find your purpose and wake up each day with a purpose. And I don't know what else are here. And I think, oh, there's something here. So who are your mentor? Yeah, mentors, coach. So next slide, please. So the next slide will be just a photo of me in Spain. And so, oh yeah, that's in Spain and in Japan. And do you recognize that? That's Vilma Santos. And this was Rustan's. And imagine really when you, this is just a sample of when you're really following your passion, the universe will conspire to make it happen for you. And then you're also serving God, you know, in this way. So the first time I didn't know I can speak. You know, I can make cuento, I can talk like this to you, but you know, I didn't know I can address a lot of people. And when I first was asked to share what's the tale of Juliet, there's only a few people in Rockwell, and the couple said, so Jhet, might invite you to inspire employees. And I said, sure. And I didn't know there are Rustan's owner. And after I deliver something like this, 45 minutes talk, she said, oh, by the way, we want to order 4,500 copies of the book. Oh my God, I wish you could clap your hands for me. So just clap your hands for me. So I mean, you're not really clapping your hands for me, but really for the dream and for the God's gift that I'm so blessed and honored to have that. And so, you know, parang next slide please, parang nag-multiply na yan. Grabe. The last order dito sa akin was in Canada already for 12,500 copies of the book. So I'm really, really so blessed. So if you really find your passion, everything, the universe will conspire to make it happen for you. Nako, ano naman to? I can see myself, I don't know if you could see, I'm videoing myself and also ziplining. I ziplined several times already. I don't know, this one was in Canada. Anyway, so think of the people who were like Manny Pacquiao, for instance, right? Manny Pacquiao, he followed his passion, and so the rest is history. You know the story. J.K. Rowling's, who is J.K. Rowling's again, honey?
Well, she's the author of Harry Potter.
Yes, Harry Potter. She came from a very humble beginning. She followed her passion. She kept on writing. She didn't know what's going to happen. You know the story, right? And then Oprah, of course, she was raped at age 13. Did you know that? And she was extreme poverty. She followed her passion. Now she's one of the richest women in the world. I mean, these are the big multi-millionaire people, but just look at what I told you about Tracy and June earlier. So this is just recently, my husband and I from Kerigma conference in, honey, what do you think of this?
Yeah, good memory.
Yeah, good memory. This is in Thailand, and this is just, I think I'm showing this to you, like, to show you, like, I'm playing like a child now. I finally found what I'm really looking for in life. I'm passionate about life, and really parang wonder of a child. I'm just playing like a child. And so but I came with what I used to be. I used to be like maybe worse than where you are now. And we have all our we're all human. We have aches and pains. We have struggles. And, you can also, my metaphor on this, in spite of those facts, you can actually approach a gentle giant. you know, if you're doing your passion, you're passionate about life, it's easy for you to play with the giants. And you can put a story there any which way you can from your life. And then, giants are approachables. Learn from them, follow them, seek their wisdom, spend time with them, interview them, and then ask them what makes it come alive. If I can only talk to this elephant, and please, when you have chance, I invite you to watch the YouTube. I believe I we had really so much fun in this with my husband, and I was so afraid of I could even ride a horse or a carabao, but this one, we had a 30 minutes time with this elephant. Oh, it was pretty amazing. And so, yeah. And so this is really what I'm also passionate about. This is actually in South Africa. We climb up the mountain. And, again, climbing the mountain, when you're passionate about something, is like you start with something little steps, up the mountain. You climb the mountain, you do a hike, and then the view at the top is amazing. This is actually, I'm sure you've heard the news, Nelson Mandela, one of the most iconic figure that I honor and admire, is from this place. This is Cape Town, right, honey? Mm-hmm. And we climb up the mountain there. And it's just amazing experience. So this is where I'm at now. And I'm, passionate people are a lifelong learner. So I study from these people. Right now, actually, in a few hours, I have a mentor. I have a coach. My coach is one of the Tony Robbins coach. You know Tony Robbins? Next slide, please. I don't know where the slides. I don't see the slide on my screen. But I was gonna show you the photo of I firewalk. I did the firewalking. I don't know if you experienced that, but I did it 4 times. I also blog about my experience on that. Every time I do the firewalk, it's different experience. The 4th time I did it with Tony Robbins. And so, yeah, passionate people are curious, curious and just free-spirited, and what else? And these are the 2 giants. This is Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen, who planted the seeds in me that I have to write a book. And this is why I'm really here with you today. So giants, you can be with the giants. And then, of course, these are just for the ego, been all over the place, paparazzi. But you know what? I think I'm going to show you that in spite of the fact that I was featured in many magazines, newspapers, in spite of the fact, I also have some pains and struggles. And when, next slide please, when I was awarded People of the Year in Manila, in the Philippines, I thought it was a scam. And when they called me and they told me that the awards night is on January 9, so I really cried and I was so touched. And I said, oh my God, this is really larger than my life. And this is why I'm really here in front of you today. Here, because I'm very humbled na ma-awardan ako ng People of the Year for inspiration. So I dedicated my life into really inspiring people and planting the seeds in them that, your big dreams do come true. Pero, as I said nga, it didn't happen very quick. It took me a long time. I didn't know what my passion was. But you have a choice now. You can find your passion. You can really research what is it that you love about life. What is it that you really want to do? And you ask yourself again, like if you could start, for instance, if you could start your own TV show, what would be about? If I am the go-to person when my friends need help. So maybe that's your passion. And so ask those questions. Ask those questions with you. So I'm gonna leave you with this. We're getting to the end here. There's some more. Stay tuned. So I was awarded People of the Year, pero you know it's not all up in my life. I also hit rock bottom, and up to now, you know, I'm a constant. That's why I'm always learning, and so I cannot overemphasize about learning. So I'm going to tell you a story. And I just got back from Thailand, and we visited some temples there, and I heard a story from a long time ago about the Buddha. So 250,000 years ago, on a hilltop overlooking a peaceful village in Thailand sat a golden Buddha, where monks would come to reflect and meditate. One day, they heard an army was coming to plunder the village. So the monks devised a plan to keep a statue from being stolen. They covered the Buddha with mud and clay, so covering its beauty. So when the army arrived, they ransacked the village, but overlooked the statue, of course, which was cleverly disguised. Years went by, and the golden Buddha was forgotten. So in 1957, this is just 1957, the clay Buddha needed to be moved for the village, Bangkok, to the village, Bangkok. A crane was brought in to move the clay statue. As the statue was picked up, a crack started to show. So they stopped to form a better plan. That night, one of the monks went to check the statue to ensure its safety. And as she shined his flashlight on the statue, he saw a flash. And he started to scrape all the mud, discovering a priceless treasure, a beautiful, priceless golden statue. Why I tell this story? This is also your story. This is my story. We are all golden Buddha. As our young children, we were born free. Our mind is empty. We laugh easily and often. We are fearless. Then one day, someone maybe hurt us or made fun of us, and it hurts. So you cover the spot with a little bit more of clay, and so that no one could hurt you again. Then you have some mistakes and failures, and then more hurt and being criticized and sarcasms from strangers and sometimes from those you love the most. And each time you were hurt, you got angry, you resent. You covered yourself a little more, covering the best parts of who you are. You were attacked and protected yourself. You learned covering yourself with mud and more clay out of fear. But with your courage and determination, you can peel away the layers of clay and mud. They're hiding your true essence. Little by little, you came to believe that deep down, you have value. There's something that you can do about it. And I believe that's why you're here today. In the past, you have taken on an identity that does not belong to you and forgotten your true essence, your true nature. You know it. I know it because you are made in the image and likeness of God. Because when you look in the mirror tonight before you go to sleep, Maybe in the past, all you see is clay and mud, and you believe that is all who you are. And I'm very passionate about this. I want to build your dreams. I want to help you build your dreams. I want to help you bring out the best in you. My friend, you are the golden Buddha. The golden Buddha is real. The golden Buddha is in you. You are needed. You are needed now more than ever. The best of who you are, your true nature. You are the golden Buddha. So think about it. What are you going to do to give to the world? You have an amazing gifts and talents. Light your fire burning inside you. I wish I could hug you and tell you I really do love you, and I meant it. You are the golden Buddha, my friend. So let's check what's the next slide. Next slide, please. So you can read this. Every great dreams begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. You can read that again for me. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. So, we are going to our contest, my gift for you. I wish I really could interact with you. I think next time we're going to do the hangout because so I could see you. I love to see each and every one of you, and thank you for being here. And so I'm going to invite you to the Power of Two in the January 25, and you could actually win a ticket to this one. And if you will join with us and stress yourself, impress yourself every day. And so I like to see the benefits of the seminar. Please, the next slide. So what's going to happen is, so how to think big and achieve big. This is Shana Sino. If you don't know her, Google her. She's an awesome lady. And we will discuss about the necessary right mindset and habits necessary to succeed in life, and how to manage, and multiply your money. Money. Yeah. How to program your mind and get rid of your self-limiting beliefs, and how to find your true purpose in life. We're gonna cover that more, and we're gonna do a lot of experiential stuff during that seminar. And so it's actually $3,000 pesos. It's a really good price. And how you want to do that is, this is actually a brilliant idea of my team, and our aim to this contest is for you to discover your passion and how you can share it to the world. I think some of you have this passion, so I'm gonna invite you to stretch. And the mechanics is, you have to tell us about your gifts and talents. Show us on a short video your own style. Imagination is the limit on how you can share your passion to others. Aha! Video should be maximum of 3 minutes. Yeah, minimum. And then the next is to join. What happened? Oh, like the Facebook page of Jhet Van Ruven, of course, this is Ethical Bribe. invite your friends to vote. They should like the page and your entry. The 2 entries with the most number of likes wins. That's cool, huh? Is it a good ethical bribe? But you get a free seat to the seminar. And I think if you cannot make it, also the first one who will get it will actually, let's see. The first prize is a free seat to the Program Your Mind for Money and Success, valued at 3,000 pesos. And a 45-minute, this is exciting. You can talk to me on Skype and ask me any questions. I love this better. I really love to see you guys, I love this. I like this webinar. I don't know, I'm talking I'm just imagining I'm talking to my computer, but I see the names there, that there are actually some people there. And I'd rather have the face-to-face or the Skype. It's more, or maybe we can try the Google Hangout next time, right? So the first prize is a free seat to the Money Success, Program Your Mind for Money and Success seminar. And the next one would be, you also get the Tale of Juliet ebook and audiobook. And the audiobook, I read it myself, so you can hear my voice. I don't know, maybe, I hope you like my voice. And then the second prize will be a half an hour meeting of the minds with me. You can ask me any questions via Skype. And these are all redeemable on January 15. And then the special prize is to be chosen by the Jhet and the Dream Team. So I have a lot of exciting things to come. We're also going to have the webinar on December 28th. And you know what? I think I'm going to try to talk to my team. We're going to maybe do this Hangout, Google Hangout. If we could do this, I think I like it a lot better. I can't promise you, but goal setting, it's really good to really program your mind for success for the best of the year. So now there's a room for Q&A. So thank you so much for listening here. I don't know, I hope I didn't talk too fast. And I have so much more to cover, but I think our time is almost out there. So you can type in your questions if you have any questions for me. And I really, really, really thank you. So I don't know if you can type in questions. Anyone, questions? Any questions? Don't be shy. You can email your questions, or we need a feedback since we did this only first time today. I have more planned for you. So thank you. See Arwin, who else is here? Manix, you're there. Oh my God. And I need critics. I want to improve more. It's my first seminar. Jones, oh thank you for coming. So Caridad, Carrie, I don't know, Carrie, if you're actually Filipino. I'm sorry if I spoke Tagalog. Elvis, thank you all the way from New Zealand. John Alion, John, you're here. And Lucille, Manix, Sansel. Wow, we have. Well, it tells you you have what it takes. I think I'm gonna think of something. I have to give you something, something really good. How about we give you the something? Yeah, twist my arm. No questions. I'll think about it and I'll send you email for those attendees. So anything else? Anything else? I love to connect with you on Facebook. And if you haven't gotten yet the 30 success principles, please do get that. And I love feedback. So anything else? My assistants, can you chat with me? Is there anything else am I supposed to do here? Give me a prompt, please. Before everyone leaves. Or anybody can type the question. Or I'm going to give you my last quote here. So everyone, I love you all. this is my last quote. I don't see any questions, so just send me an email, and thank you so much. So this is my last quote for you. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. I love you all. Send me message on Facebook. I love to connect with you. And I hope I see you the next webinar or hangout for goal setting. We're gonna give a big bang for the new year to make your 2014 the best year ever. Yeah? So I love you all. Bye bye.